Hi, I'm Stephen Holder here with Rick Stroud at One Buck Place, where the Bucks are getting ready for a big divisional matchup against the New Orleans Saints. Bucks were victorious in the first meeting this season. This one is up for first place in the NFC South at stake. So, one of the big stories going into this game, obviously, Josh Freeman today, it appears, now has a little bit of a thumb injury. Is wearing some tape on that thumb on the right throwing hand, in fact. Rick, tell us a little bit about what we found out about that. It seems like it's pretty minor. What do you think?
Well, we didn't find out anything about it because they say there's nothing to find out. They are going to add him to the injury report, I think, because he was spotted on NFL Network wearing what looked to be more than tape, maybe some kind of a pad or what have you. But we know Freeman, before the 2010 season, of course, he broke that thumb. They say this was a sprain that happened in Chicago. Not on the injury report. I think the gamblers in Las Vegas might want to move the line a little bit. Beyond that, I don't think it's significant. But there are some significant injuries that the Bucks have had, and guys coming off that injury list. When you look at, Gerald McCoy and Mason Foster back this week, about 4 starters with Jeff Fain, LeGarrette Blount, we've talked about, and some other guys. Steve and I look at this, I think that they're getting healthy at the right time, but New Orleans coming off a big defeat last week against the Rams, some people might say that's going to wake them up. Who do you think has the edge in this game?
It's hard to say. I mean, these teams really are evenly matched. They play such close games. Every time they play, it goes down to the wire, at least the last several times. So it's hard to say, but I will say this Bucks team is a different team coming out of this bye week. LeGarrette Blount gives them a dimension they wouldn't otherwise have, particularly without Ernest Graham.
Right.
So I think Gerald McCoy and Mason Foster in the middle of that defense is going to shore things up. We saw what Matt Forte was able to do against them in the running game 2 weeks ago. That was certainly a concern. So I think this will be a better team, at least in personnel, going into this game. They've got to obviously go out there and fend off a very motivated Saints club coming off a big loss last week. So the game is Sunday at 1 o'clock in the Superdome. We'll be there to bring you continuing coverage throughout this week and throughout the season.